Hey guys, what's up? Happy 4th of July weekend. Just coming off a great weekend. Just another episode of Average Joe's here podcast. I'm your host, Orlando, aka Magic. And to the other side of the screen, I like how he did this side by side. Um,
Yeah,
tell me about-
I'm Jordan, aka Hot Wheels. I wanted to give a quick shout out to my cousin Xiomara Cruz.
hey,
I know you're
gang,
watching.
that's gang right there. Man, how was your weekend? Before
It
we
was
get
good,
into it,
man.
what's your favorite
Um,
part about 4th of July?
Obviously the fireworks, the it's the main event.
Yeah,
It's the main event.
for sure.
How's your
My
weekend?
Man, it was great. I think, I think my favorite part about 4th of July is that we were around so many ethnicities. Like I went to my family, I went with my family to a park in Geneva, and man, we had like Hindus, there's black people, white people, Asians. I met the MMA dude. Uh, Shout him out. I don't even remember his name, but he was cool. Played a lot of sports. It was like it was a good family outing. But I think that was my favorite part is like to remember that we live in the U.S. and you can say what you want to say about America, but we could be doing this right now. We
Yeah,
could be like some people don't get that choice. So it just reminds you of like why people from other countries come here so they can practice whatever they want to practice and not be judged for it. Well, I mean, you can do what you want, but you will be judged for it. But I mean, just you kind of have to. At least you get the choice. That's all I want to say. But yeah, USA, USA.
that's good, bro. That's good.
That's what I got from it. But let's get into it, man. Oh man, first things first. What do you want to talk about first? What's the first thing on your mind right
First thing on mind is Dylan Brooks
now? Come
getting
on,
$80 million.
80 mil. Shout out my boy. Got the eight. Oh, Rockets are a contender now.
Oh no, now you tripping.
They're just gonna poke more bears, bro. That's all they gotta do.
Dylan Brooks did not earn that money.
I don't know, man, but I mean, at least he tried. I mean, what did you could say the same thing about Desmond Bain.
Yeah, but Desmond Bain had a good season. Brooks
He did,
had a garbage season.
no, but I'm talking about. I mean, the playoffs. He didn't play that great.
He played better than Dylan Brooks.
They got bounced in the first round.
They still played better than Dylan Brooks.
You know who also played better than the Brooks?
Who?
But Dante Exum.
He said Dante Exum.
Yo,
Hell
I have
no.
not heard of him since the 2013 draft. And the
Yeah.
Dallas Mavericks, your Dallas Mavericks signed him.
Hey, he's better than Frank Ntilikina.
I guess, man. I don't know. I don't know. But let's talk about Lillard, man. That's the one that I wanted you to say first. Come on,
Yeah.
Lillard. What do you think about that?
Lillard requesting a trade.
Yeah,
Mm. I could have called it.
I
I knew
mean,
that was coming.
talk about our conversation. You remember when you texted me? What was it, Thursday or Friday?
I think it was Thursday.
It was Thursday. I remember sitting. I was outside of a pink store in Oak Brook, and I was with my mom shopping and stuff. And we were, I was just waiting outside because you can't wait in those places.
Right.
And so I go outside and I'm chilling. And then you text me, and I'm just reading on my book. I'm reading my book, and then he texts me. And he's like, Jeremy Grant just got paid 260, and I was like, oh,
160.
it was 160.
Yeah.
Okay, but man, he got paid 160, and I was like, oh man. After that, I was like, it's raps. He's out of there. And literally, like, what was it, like 2 hours after that, he requested a trade.
Yeah, literally. He literally called it out exactly when he was gonna do it.
Bro, that was crazy. That was crazy. He gave him 160. I was like, he's out of there. And then Jordan calls me an hour later. He's like, yeah, he just requested it. That's crazy though. But I think my reaction was first is that like finally they could have done it years ago. They didn't get nothing back from McCollum. Remember how they didn't want to break that up? It was like years of them getting close and losing, getting close, losing. And then they finally pulled the trigger. He was like, all right, I'm gone. Jeremy Grant, bro. Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, that's his help.
That's that's like that's gonna win you like 40 games in a regular season. Maybe a playoff spot and a nine spot again, but
Yeah, nah, yeah.
come on, man. No offense to Jeremy Grant, but your dad was better than you, bro. Your dad got 5 rings.
Hell no, that's funny.
Come on, man. He played with the two best teams ever to play, the Lakers and the Bulls. Come on, man. I don't know. But moving on to the big name money players, Melo, 260. What do you think about him?
I think for him being hurt this year, he got paid way too much.
Way too much. Way too much. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know why.
I don't know, man. I guess because Michael Jordan is selling the team, so
Yeah.
he's giving the money.
So he can stay forever.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about Ant?
And that's different because he's actually good. Like he literally played almost the whole season.
Okay, so what's it like? They're both like the same age, right? They're both our
Yeah,
age, right? They're 21, 22,
yeah.
something like that. But why are you saying they're both the same age? They're both won the rookie of the years in their own draft classes. Like, why are you saying he's better than him?
Well, for one, he stays healthy more than LaMelo Ball. I don't
Okay,
think
so
LaMelo Ball has had a full healthy season.
oh, okay, so that's
I mean,
one.
I
So,
mean, I'm not hating on his game or like that. He's a hooper. He good, but not $206 million.
okay,
I think Edwards him too though. I don't think he should have got that much either.
yeah, I don't know why they're giving all these young guys so much money, but I guess they're both dying markets if you think about it. The only reason why I think they'd pay him that much is because they're gonna let go of Karl Anthony Towns
Mm-hmm.
because they don't want to pay him. They might get rid of him. Um, and Charlotte just sold, like Michael Jordan just sold the franchise. So if they don't have LaMelo, then what do they have to sell?
Right.
Nothing. And then talking about Desmond Bain again, another guy. What do you think about that?
Desmond Bain.
Yeah,
He got paid way too much too. Like you
that's
said it from the playoffs he just had. He shouldn't have got paid that much. What
yeah,
was
it
it?
was
$207 million?
yeah, something like that, something crazy like that. All right, and then we can just rush, not the rush, but we can go through these. Um, Lillard, what team do you want to see him on if he doesn't end up in Miami? Just for fun. Let's just do it for fun. Where do you think he's gonna go to? Like realistically, if you had to give him a shot,
I would say Philadelphia.
Philly with Pat Bev,
Yeah, I say Philadelphia.
with Patrick Beverly and Tobias Harris.
Yeah. No, but yeah, that's realistically that's where he
I
can go
think
because they can
you think you
trade.
think you think you think the Sixers, Daryl Morey can pull that off for James Harden?
No. No, I don't
Yo, we're clipping that one. We're clipping that one. We're clipping that one. Yo, Daryl Morey sucks, bro. You trade Ben Simmons for another lefty that's just gonna leave
think.
after that, and then you're gonna trade that person
Oh my goodness, bro.
for an older Damian Lillard. Like, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing, man. And this is the talent that you want Joel Embiid to win with?
Right. Right.
You could have just stayed with Jimmy Butler
Exactly.
and not signed Tobias Harris. No offense, Tobias Harris, but like, come on, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's a lesser J. Cole. J.
Hell
Cole's
no.
better than him.
You funny as hell.
Come on, man. But But all right, let's talk about our teams, and then we'll rank the teams, and we'll go from there. All right, so I'm talking about the Thunder first of all. Shout out Chet Holmgren back in NBA Summer League, killing. Shout out Jalen Green. Josh Giddey's not playing in Summer League. That's good that he's not playing because he shouldn't be playing. He's should not be in that level of gameplay. Um, we signed Patty Mills. We signed back Victor Oladipo, and I love those. Like good veterans around a young group of guys that are going to be good. Um, we have a good team. We have a good team. We're ready for a run this year. Ready for a run. We're gonna at least make us 8, 7 spot. At least. Maybe a six. Maybe a six. It depends how our bigs play. Like if we get another solid big. Because think about it. Now we could play Pokashevsky and Chet Holmgren in the same game. And then you got Shea, Giddy, and J Will. Or J Dub. It's J Dub. J Will is the announcer. But that's what I think. All right,
Yeah,
let's talk about your
I
weak
think you're
ass
tripping.
Lakers. Talk about your weak ass Lakers that we beat 4 times last year.
Hey, the Lakers, I think they're the best team free agency this year. Think
Yeah.
about it. They got Gabe Vincent,
hmm
who is not only a shooter, but has
They got
finals
D'Lo back.
now.
They got D'Lo back.
He sucks. He doesn't come off the bench.
They got Cam.
They got, yeah, Cam Reddish, solid 3D guy. They got Torian Prince. I mean, he's decent. He's all right. And they got Jackson Hayes. Think about it, they got a lot of young guys.
And they got Rui Hachimura and then
Yeah, and we
resigned
got right.
and they signed Reeves.
Exactly. And they didn't lose them. They got them. So if you think about it, I think they did good this free agency.
And they just got but yeah, they got a whole bunch of young guys around LeBron and AD because they know they're not gonna be playing. That's
Nah,
what you just told me.
we'll see. And they still have Jared Vanderbilt too.
Jared Vanderbilt, that's good. They're still gonna be a 9 spot in the West,
Are you tripping?
like last year.
You're better than the Thunder, that's for sure.
Yeah, but Thunder got some young bucks. You
No
got some
matter.
old calves, boy.
Exactly. We got old people on our team. And we can
Right.
still do better than y'all.
I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Um, but all right. Hey, what do you think about? Did you hear about all the firings at ESPN?
Yeah, that's insane. Jeff Van Gundy, Jalen Rose. Hate to see him
Bro,
leave, but
bro, I think we got a spot for oh my God, what's his name? I think we got a spot for Jalen Rose, man.
yeah, Jalen Rose, come on, man. Shout out Jalen Rose.
Hey, your dad loves Jalen Rose.
Oh, he don't he hate Jalen Rose.
I know. That's why. Man, enough about Jalen Rose. We're good on that. But shout out Fat Five.
Mm-hmm.
Um, anyway, talking about Shannon Sharp and Pat McAfee. I don't know if you heard. Same thing. They're trying to ESPN is trying to go get them, trying to go sign them. I guess just because they weren't making enough bread. They weren't bringing enough like views, I guess. So I think that's why they fired all of them. I think that would be cool though. It'd be like us two, Shannon. I'm Shannon. You're Stevie Day.
Hell nah. Man, that would be dope though if ESPN if they can get him. That would be wrong.
Yeah, they are. But I think he's gonna have his own platform, okay, on
He might.
what's his name? I think it's DraftKings.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Because who has enough money to pay him?
That's true. That's very true.
I wonder where Jay Will's gonna go to.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, but let's move on. Ending on who are the losers? The losers are just gonna keep losing. The Daryl Morey's of the world.
Well, talking about Daryl Morey. Philadelphia is definitely a loser in this.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's definitely Philly for me.
Philly, Philly, Philly. I
Uh,
think the loser is on the opposite end of what you just said. Portland. Portland just gonna keep losing. They've never won. They
mhm.
haven't won. The closest thing they've got was to the '90s, and then Clyde Drexler left. He left, and then Sabonis he left earlier in the '80s, and it's just like they didn't capitalize on Marcus Aldridge, Nicholas Batum when they were young. That team they could have got another superstar in that team, and they didn't. I think that was the best time to win when Dame was like first coming into the league, but now like he has gotten better. But yeah, that's my team, man. It's been a great episode. Number what number episode is
Oh, well, I
this?
think it's 16. It's a 16.
Eee! 16. We're almost at 20. Four more, but thank you guys for watching. Click subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Make sure to share our stuff on Instagram or whatever post, story, like, whatever. Anything helps. We appreciate anything that you guys do. All love. Orlando Magic out.
Yeah, and this is, Jordan Hot Wheels signing off.
You don't want to shout nobody else out in your
No,
family? Nobody else is gonna get mad.
no.
Shout out your cousin again.
Yeah, shout out my cousin, her nickname Seal.